But what I don't understand, Brother Nelson, is my battle with Makandiwa is doctrinal.
Yes. I'm more gifted than God.
You know we want you to.
Yes. and God knows that. I'm more gifted than him.
I think I want to inform the believers that I didn't start by exposing Makandiwa. I don't do that. I gave him an opportunity to meet with me so that we could discuss doctrine. Makandiwa believes that he is untouchable. He is a hornet's nest. But my question to you, Mr. Makandiwa, is, where is your dignity? Because if I am exposing your falsehoods, you were not supposed to look for personal things to attack me with.
Yes.
If you wanted to expose me, you should have exposed me also on my falsehoods, if there is any concerning doctrine. I am willing to meet with Makandiwa any time of the day, anywhere in the world, so that we can do what Apostle Peter and Apostle Paul did in Acts 15, sitting down, reconciling, understanding towards a sound doctrine. There cannot be many doctrines. There is one doctrine. There is one true message. There are not two messages. There are not many messages. There is one true message. And either me or Makandiwa is preaching that true message, but definitely not both of us.
Yes.
Someone is true and someone is false. I'm willing to meet with Master Makandiwa anytime. And I can stop what I'm doing as long as he stops stealing money from innocent and gullible souls and closes UFI.
Yes.
Inoda kuvarwa. Kana kuti oregera kunyepa. If he starts to preach the true message, we will not have anything to say to him. And I will show you in a moment why it is important for me to expose him every day. I will show you in a moment. I don't have a personal difference with him. As I talk to you right now, there is no bitterness in me. There is no anger in me. And I'm telling you the truth before God. What is important is for those who are in the bondage of falsehoods to be delivered. I want those believers who once attended Makandiwa's church to come forward. Please record videos and send them to that email address which we gave you last time. It's an email address. You have to record a video not more than 90 seconds long, where there's clean visuals and clean sound. Send it to that email address. Tell us what God did, what happened, when were you in Makandiwa's shrine and how did you, what happened there, what opened your eyes to see that there is no God there. We want those testimonies for the benefit of those that are still deceived. There are people who are dying in sin. There are people who are dying because of bitterness. They gave him money, believing that their lives are going to change. Nothing is changing. The only person whose life is changing is Makandiwa's life. He was not like this. We do have his pictures when he was still in FM. Very, very frail and very, very unpresentable. Do not appear like you were born like this. This money that Makandiwa claims to have, he worked for not even a single cent. He stole from innocent or from gullible followers. We don't intend to bring everyone who follows Makandiwa to the true gospel, no. We intend to harvest the elect whose names are written in the book of life. Those are true chak. And I want to show you a picture that demonstrates the battle that has existed now between me and Makandiwa. Makandiwa is still killing souls through a false gospel that promises people that God is going to give them money if they give God first. Through him, he uses that money to build an empire that is so lavish and so pompous. And after building an empire, he walks around bragging that he is now rich. But that wealth is built on the backs of starving widows, orphans, and people that barely can manage to survive. He continues to say God is going to bless them. And some people died because he advised them to discontinue their medications under a pretext that he has implanted or developed the faith of healing inside of them. I know some people who died. Some were on tuberculosis tablets, some were on ARVs. They died because he told them by not continuing with their medication, they are demonstrating their faith to God for healing. But I know when Makandiwa is sick, he takes medication. Those that follow him, they should not take their medication because they should have faith. That is a matter that must be investigated in future generations if God gives us a God-fearing leadership.